you like racing that's not fake, Real Racing 2 might be right up your racetrack. I need to be honest right now, I'm not reviewing the iPhone or iPad version of this game, but I'm going to have to assume that they're basically the same seeing as how this cross-platform play. I tried playing this game with all 4 different controllers, and I definitely think the PC version of this game has the upper hand, and I'll explain. Using my iPhone just didn't feel right, almost like there was a bit of delay, which in a racing game you can't have, and at one point in the middle of a race it just disconnected from the race entirely. Using the directional keys sounds like it would work fine, but using the keys makes your car jerk in one direction suddenly, which in this game makes your car a bit slower, and once again in a racing game, you just can't have that. The trap pad is the next best thing. It gives you the option to hold while turning and cornering without quickly jerking the car left or right, but using the trap pad feels just a bit weird to me. And finally, the way that feels like cheating is to use a game console's controller like an Xbox or a PlayStation. You get all of the precision with none of the delay. Also, it's far easier to make tight turns. There are 5 different types of races: time trials, head-to-head, elimination, single race, and circuit races. During the time trial races, there's no one else on the track but you, and all you have to do is get to the finish line within a predetermined amount of time. Head-to-head puts you against one other racer who you simply must beat. Elimination puts you against a few other racers, and after each lap, the driver in last place gets eliminated until there's only one car left. A single race is just that, one race against 15 other cars. A circuit race puts you against the same 15 drivers in a series of different tracks, with each position per race giving you a different score. After all the races are finished, the racer with the highest score wins. Also, as a little extra, if you want to play with others, there's online multiplayer. But they need to change the name of the online multiplayer to the 1995 McLaren F1 GTR race. Look at this! Almost everything I'm racing here is that damn car. I'm going 180 miles per hour and I can't catch up. Do you know how fast 180 miles per hour is? They need to make it so similar engines race together. Otherwise, the McLaren's gonna win every time because his car goes more than 300 miles per hour. Until then, I'm simply not gonna play the multiplayer. Now with all that aside, this wouldn't be a racing game without the cars. And while this game doesn't have a huge selection of cars, it has a decent selection of cars. 9 different makers and around 27 different cars altogether. When upgrading your car, you need to make sure you don't go above the limit for the race you're about to compete in. Having a car that's too souped up will make it so you won't qualify to race. Also, this is one of those games where they make it incredibly difficult at first, but then as you race on, it becomes easier and easier with each car's upgrade. This game looks both good and bad all at the same time. The cars are all very shiny and pretty and the tracks themselves are very well put together, but the spectators in the far off distance don't look very good. In general, it looks nice though. I'm not much of a racing fanatic, but overall this game is okay. Real Racing 2 gets a 7 out of 10.